All right. Welcome back, everybody. This is the Natives in America podcast, and you're with me, Benjamin Juan. With me, as always, is Sky Anto.
What's up? How you guys doing?
Yep. And tonight we have a returning champion, Waylon Throssell. He was our second guest of this, our second guest of all time, and our first guest of this season. So we're having him back and checking in with him. So what's going on, man? Sound off.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh,
good to be back.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah.
Where you been? I didn't know you were away.
Oh, man. What do you mean you miss me? All right.
Champion.
Yeah, returning champion of all time. All right. So, when we first had you on the podcast here, I hadn't met you yet. I still haven't met you, but I'm saying I didn't know anything about you. And Sky brought your name up, and since then, I think I've followed your Instagram since we had that whole deal, and starting to get a picture of who you are. I think I've been enjoying your donkey commentary, like all the stuff you've been doing with the donkey on your Instagram.
Yeah.
All right. What was I gonna say? Damn it, lost it. Oh, I just wanted to say that, I was recently talking with Big Rob, and he was saying that, we were kind of reminiscing about when he came on, and I think he came on shortly after you, like maybe an episode or two after you, and he was kind of making me think of like how in the beginning we didn't really have a format, like an idea how we were going to talk to our guests, and So I gotta apologize to you for that one, man. Like we were learning as we were going, and unfortunately it was during your episode. So
it's good, man. You know, it's happy to be part of the process. You know.
Hell yeah.
That's come a long way, and I'm glad to be back. You know.
Hell yeah.
You're a guinea pig.
Yeah, man. You're a trailblazer. You've broke some new ground with us, and I like it. It's good to have you back.
Nice.
So in the meantime, since you were on, have you been following along with us?
Yeah.
And is there any subject that came up that kind of you wanted to add on to? Because I think we introed you out the first time you were here. Maybe if you want to do like a reminder where you're coming from, who you are, what your Instagram is, and then we'll dive into any subject you want to add on to here.
Yeah. All right. So kind of going back of like last time what I was really up to. Geez, seems like so long ago.
Yeah.
You know.
Shit, it really has.
Yeah, what was it, like, maybe back in, beginning of this year?
I want to say January or, like, mid-January or early February is when you came out.
Yeah.
Like, I think you were, like, episode 3 or 4, and we do it every week, so I'm pretty sure it was the 4th or 5th week of the year.
All right.
So
man, I mean, what a year this alone has been, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For real.
It's been strange.
No, but like, okay, so just the same, like, just updating from where it was back then at the end of the podcast till now.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's still, just been working on my music. I know we talked about my music back then. I got a little bit more serious about it since we last spoke.
Nice.
Still trying to put out new content, especially trying to, capitalize on the time that I do have you know, especially being home and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, but other than that, you know, I still have my job, but I only go there for like 4 hours. And that's actually where I met the donkey.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. Like, I don't know, just hearing people talk about that donkey, you know, it's like, I guess, you know, pretty funny because there's this big old debate of wondering where this donkey came from, his origin story, you know what I mean? Yeah, because, like, some people are saying he's from Tapawa, some people are saying he's from South Comlick, and, like, they're kind of going back and forth, and they're trying to, like, say what his name is, like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there's one story, or just one version of his story where he came from where, you know, it's very tragic about, his owner sadly passing away and releasing him for his last, you know, wishes or whatever. Like, you're free, roam wherever you want to be. Wow. You know? But then there's this other version of it, like where he belongs to some guy from South Comlick and he just didn't know where he was at. You know, he started roaming with his homies, his horses, and he's actually been seen around with one of those little really short ponies.
Yeah, you know what? I think I've seen this duo.
Like a miniature horse?
Yeah, there's a miniature horse and then the donkey just walking around together.
What a great pair.
And they just popped up at the church one day when I was at the basketball courts. And but I didn't realize that was the same donkey that you had on your Instagram.
Yeah, I didn't know they were so close.
But what was funny was, I think, your reaction to it, to where it was like, what happens when a donkey just rolls up on you, you know?
Yeah. It's funny.
Also reminded me of Shrek or something, you know?
Yeah, when I saw your Instagram, I was surprised he let you get that close. Like, it looked like you were, like, right in front of him.
Yeah.
So he seems pretty chill?
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Like how I met him and everything. It's like, I was chilling in our office, like, they're just around, like, the back door or whatever, just around the corner. So I heard these dogs barking, like, really trying to get at something. And I was wondering, like, what are they barking at? So I went outside, checked, and they had this donkey corner. And then I was just like, oh, damn, you know? So I went and I was kind of, like, trying to shoo the dogs away, because the donkey wasn't doing anything. It was just chilling.
Yeah.
And so then, like, just laughing, because I was just saying, I saved his life. Those dogs went away. And after that, he just kind of got attached and followed me around.
Nice.
Yeah. So then that's when I was taking my pictures and stuff, and then I was just laughing. But then, like, I went back inside, came back outside to do another, like, security round from the parking lot.
Yeah.
And then he saw me from across the parking lot. He started, like, I don't know, crying, like how donkeys do or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
He came running at me and wouldn't leave me alone.
Nice.
I was like, oh, damn. Made a friend.
Have you named him yet?
Well, that's the thing. Like, so people are going back and forth where his origin story came from. But bottom line, people are agreeing that his name is Chili.
Chili.
Yeah.
Wow.
Chili the donkey.
Well, shout out to Chili the donkey, then.
Yeah, wherever you're at right now, just keep on trucking.
Yeah.
All right. Huh?
I keep cutting you off, my bad.
No, you go for it, brother.
No, I was just asking Waylon, like what else is new from pretty much what we were all asking, like an update, but what are you observing? What are you seeing? Because I think that was one of the things that we kind of spoke about, was just, you know, our perspective on, you know, the world. So, I guess how has that been, your human experience since the last time we've spoken? Because I think we didn't really talk about it a lot, but it was definitely mentioned a little with the Rona.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah. But, was that too heavy?
No, I mean, it's cool, like, you know, like I kind of mentioned that to you before. like as a possible topic to talk about. And I just kind of thought about that, because how, well, me being a res kid, growing up on the res and kind of just taking trips out to the city, and kind of hearing, like, I guess, real world problems out there, kind of hitting home, and how everything's kind of like, it's kind of kept coming this way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To the res. And I mean, yeah. I mean, it was just more like, I don't know how, to describe it, basically. It was more like, from what I've seen more in the recent times, it's just kind of more of that, that war on trying to get people convinced to get the vaccine or not take it, or,
Yeah.
those people that have, are really those strong mindsets of not wanting to take it, but there's those that really want other people to take it, save some lives and all that stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah, but then, like, I've seen that, like, I'm just kind of like, I don't know, I mean, like me, I just recently got, like, fully vaccinated, you know what I mean? Yeah, and it was, I don't know, for me, I was kind of, like, skeptical about it at first. I mean, I didn't really, like, go out or do anything like that, I mean, of course, I washed my hands, sanitizer, all that shiz. Yeah, but, like, I was kind of, like, skeptical, like, I didn't want to hear, like, in, like, freaking 30 years, like, if you grow an extra limb from the freaking, the virus, or the vaccine,
Yeah.
I mean, tied up to some, like, compensation or something.
I get you. That's been kind of a weird thing now, where medical information, like, we're talking about it more open, and it's almost like what side are you on? At times it feels like maybe just where I'm at, or we're having the debates or those discussions, but it's like everyone's medical business is out in the open, because we're all trying to find out who got the shot or who didn't get the shot, or it's just like, and then why won't they get the shot? It's like all these information that we weren't really concerned about before,
Yeah.
Like, we've always gotten shots, but it's not like we had to know before. So there's a little bit of, like, privacy. Like, why am I sharing this information with you? Or why are we talking about it so openly? Like, shouldn't this be, like, hush-hush, but it's just the how things are right now, so I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like, in a sense, it's kind of like modern-day segregation, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Truly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Who that Who did I cut off? Go ahead.
Did you say how's life?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you said, like, how's life? And I'm like, yeah, that's a not so good follow-up question.
Yeah, right?
Talking about, we going deeper, okay.
God damn it. All right.
But I guess, how has life been? I mean, like, you're still able to do things, like, when you got we were talking about it, but, like, do you feel better when you got the vaccine, like, going out more, or?
Okay, so it's kind of like this, like a scenario I had going. Just this past weekend, I actually got invited out to Vegas to go to a concert.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and, it sounded all good, like, opportunity. It's, like, one of my favorite bands, all this and that. The thing is that, because my friends were actually the ones that invited me out.
Yeah.
But they said that in order to get into the concert, you got to have your vax card,
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, so, like, it's kind of coming to that, you got to kind of have, like, your documents, your proof that you kicking this out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be able to kind of go back to what, I guess, normal activities kind of what consist of.
Yeah.
I'd be so concerned there, though, man. It's like an international hotspot. Like, I can't imagine I would ever get comfortable there. Like, you know, you go to the concert, like, oh, my favorite band, but, like, man, I'd probably be twitchy and, like, you know, standing off in the corner and, like, dodging people and, you know, ducking coughs and shit. Like, I'd be worried that people from all over the U.S. and maybe internationally, if people are still flying that way, that shit, they'd be bringing some crazy new variant or something down to this one place.
Yeah.
Did that cross your mind at all?
It did, you know, like that. I mean, of course, I didn't want to be all like front row and freaking sweaty with everybody, you know.
Yeah.
We're sorting out the vaccine. But yeah, no, I thought about that, like, not just with concerts, too, but, like, I guess other places, like, I've heard that some people are, like, requiring that you prove that you've been vaccinated, you know what I mean?
You know, on the counter side of that, I've heard people are forging vaccine cards.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it's a mess, man. It's a fucking mess.
That's great.
I had a follow-up question on the COVID, since this is the direction we're going here. But I've lost it. It's gone. It's gone into the clouds here. I got carried away. Alright, so you're fully vaccinated. You said you had the drawbacks of, you know, the concerns. They're real concerns, like, you're talking about, like, down the road, some kind of unknown reaction as a result of being vaccinated. Yeah, that was my hugest setback. Like, I was like, this is something brand new. Like, coronavirus isn't brand new, but this one, this deadly version is new, and their vaccine is new, and this whole time I've been putting it off. Like, no, I'm not going to get it. It'll be fine. Same thing, you know, rock a mask when I'm out in public and washing my hands. A little bit of sanitizing. And I just kept putting it off. I was like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. And it kind of... We had a death in the family. My brother-in-law and Anthony, and I kind of saw firsthand what happened. He believed the same way I did, that, you know, this wasn't a good thing. It was something that might trip us up down the road.
Yeah.
And I just kind of saw the pain that came with him being stuck there and us being on the outside, looking in, just worrying, and, you know, just watching him go through that, listening, or I guess I heard about it. And I think that was the final linchpin for me. It was like, all right, I can't have that happen to us through me. So I caved in and got it. And I guess I'm glad now, like, after the fact, like, you know, it's this big fear thing leading up, and I just kind of hit up my baby's mom and was like, man, like, all right, so if you guys turn into zombies, I'm going to be right there with you. Like, this shit's on. You know, I'm tied in now. I'm along for the ride. And I think I'm going to get my second shot the day after tomorrow. So I'm going to be there with you, and it just kind of reminds me of I was working for a summer, and I kept working with this, like, emergency, I want to say brain, everything she responded to were like brain injuries when they came into the ER. And she would go off every now and then. I guess there was like a big anti-vax movement going on back then. I want to say like 2013 maybe. And she was just like, damn, these damn people, like, they're not getting vaccinated. These are proven, they're tried and true. And if they were to get vaccinated, like, by not getting vaccinated, old stuff that has been cured and knocked off the planet, it's coming back. Like bubonic plague, it came back. I think there's been even cases of polio. And it's like, God damn, like, it was a big eye-opener for me because I had just had a kid around that time. So it was like, am I going to vaccinate my kid? And I was just like, all right, I got him, and I've done well. I've been protected so far. And I was like, all right, I'm going to get him vaccinated. We got him vaccinated. The normal stuff, like, you know, mumps and all that, and rubella and the MMR, whatever they call it, and mumps, measles, and rubella. And now, when this is coming, it's brand new. I don't know. It's not tested. It hasn't already been given to me. It hasn't been given to, you know, the world. And then they're, you know, 30, 40 years later, you know, people are okay. So even though I've joined in on this, man, I'm still got a lot of fear in the back of my mind. Like, this could go any way. So I was watching the news a little earlier, and there was all these people fighting to have their kids not get masked at school, even though there's a ton of people, you know, ton of kids getting sick right now. And I didn't understand that. And I was like, God damn, like, why would you fight to protect your kids less? And you know, it didn't make sense. But you know, I was straddling the whole line this whole time. You know, now I was on one side and now I'm on the other. And I think really it's just general health, and all of us. I don't want anybody to go through that. Like, it was watching that happen to somebody that I love. It's scary, sad, painful, and we're all kind of left missing somebody. We're, you know, somebody who should have been here isn't now. You know, they should have been here towards the end, you know, to the end. And that was just the eye-opener I needed to, you know, buy in. I was like, okay, let's do this, because I don't want it to happen to anybody else. I guess that's not a question. I had to get it out of my chest, because I just saw that today. Somebody was holding up a sign on the news saying masks are child abuse, and they had pictures of, or it said, this is child abuse, and it was a picture of two kids wearing masks, and I was just like, damn. This world we're in right now, it's getting kind of shifty.
Yeah.
Like, we're standing on not solid ground here. And I'm concerned about, globally, the world's getting a little unstable here. Have you been watching the news? Like, has anything stuck out to you? I kind of think that's what Sky was asking you earlier, was, have you noticed anything that kind of stuck out to you in the news? Like, maybe not vaccine related, but anything that kind of interests you these days?
Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of this, like, COVID vaccine and everything, that's like the hot stuff right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like everywhere you look, here and everything. But, you know, like, I kind of, like, took a break from watching the news.
Yeah.
And, like, just today, like, because I went to go pick up my kids from my pops' house, and then he was watching the news, and I happened to, like, you know, just take a listen.
Yeah.
And then this whole, you know, talking about the government possibly shutting down again, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm just like, damn, again, you know? Like, you know, like years ago, like, you would never hear anything like that. Like, the government shut down. Now, in more modern times, it's like, oh, shutting down again. All right. You know?
Oh, bro.
This is us now.
Yeah, so it's just like, damn, all right. I mean, you know,
what else is new?
Yeah. Have, like, business hours pretty soon, you know? Shutting down like normal. Closed on the weekends.
Jesus, yeah, right. Have their open sign up.
Yeah. But, other than that, just kind of wondering, like, you know, maybe I should start paying attention again, just to be up to date on some more modern, up to date stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Because like I say, you know, everything's been about the vaccine, getting vaccinated, all this and that, you know. So I just kind of took a break from the news.
That's understandable, man.
I'm the same way.
It's kind of a shit show, and I think that the news is kind of famous for kind of picking what they think is important, and then they just pour it on thick again and again until we're drowning in it.
Are the, I guess, the agenda that they're pushing? Because I think, I mean, nothing against someone that watches the news all the time, but sometimes you can watch that and suddenly feel scared or worried, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't want to get worried or scared or find out that info. So it's like, I just won't watch it. You know? I think that's that ignorance is bliss shit where it's like, I'm just going to not hear it and just kind of be up to my own stuff. Yeah. Hulu. I think I got Hulu is getting me through this.
Speaking of Hulu, kind of a side note, have you seen that movie Palm Springs?
Palm Springs.
Is that where they're kind of time traveling? Kind of?
Yeah, they're stuck in that time loop.
Yeah. Yeah,
dude, that's a good movie.
I was surprised how good it was.
Who's in it?
Andy Samberg.
Yeah. Who else? Who's the chick? Like it was a bit of a romance, I guess.
Yeah.
Who's the girl? I can't remember.
I can't even remember, but I see her face. I don't know her name.
It was this guy. It was kind of like a Groundhog Day kind of thing. Like they just kept coming back and back, and you know, I think this chick comes along. She's at a wedding, and then she just starts noticing this wacky ass dude, and then somehow she's drawn into it.
Yeah,
and then
it's a good movie. I mean, I would recommend it.
Okay, I'll check it out. Yeah, no, I used to go for the shows, but every once in a while I watch a movie.
What are you currently watching?
I've been watching the Reservation Dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Willie Mike fan?
Yeah. Well, then I always 30 Rock is my shit, man. Like 30 Rock. I mean, sometimes I'll go days with just nothing but 30 Rock. And then I like to go back in time and watch Mary Tyler Moore and Brady Bunch. So that's why I like Hulu too, because you can kind of go back in time and watch, reminisce.
Yeah.
And then with the Reservation Dogs, that was cool because it was like I was watching the new episodes that were coming out. I think like Monday night or Monday morning. I can't remember, but it just fit into my sleeping schedule where I'll be, oh shit, suddenly Reservation Dogs is available, the new episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's really it, really.
Thanks.
I'm trying to think. But that was Soundbot. But that was on Disney Plus. I was thinking about that. I watched Soundbot the other day. It's like, it's such a classic movie.
The beach.
It always reminds me of Bob because he's always saying, "You're killing me, Small."
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are we talking about me?
I don't know. You talked about Hulu side.
Yeah. Well, that's what's getting me to do this. But yeah, I just stole the mic from you.
Nah, it's cool. You know, it's interesting to see, like, you know, what are people relying on, or what's helping them get through this. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah. Like for me, I'd probably say, you know, it's heavily influenced by, like, you know, music, listening to music, writing music, you know.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's what's keeping me sane. You know what I mean?
I think I asked you this before, but what genre of music do you rock? I think you were saying everything.
Yeah, it's pretty much whatever I'm feeling. Like the more recent times, I guess, kind of trying to find my signature sound. You know? From what I've heard, like, I don't know, I guess it's more like indie, emo, pop, kind of like.
Nice.
I don't know.
Did,
I don't know what to call it. You know, I just call it me.
What about your songs? Like, what you're writing? Like, does that kind of stay in a certain area? Because I always felt like when I wrote, it was usually some dark grunge shit. Like it was kind of who I was, or am, I guess. So, like, does your writing kind of stick you in a genre more than your interest?
Yeah. I mean, if I'm honest, in more recent times, I was writing more songs about, I guess, you know, heartbreak and stuff like that. But, you know, I mean, I do tend to write. I would like to write happier songs, but, you know, that just kind of seems like more feels right. But, yeah.
So, whoa, somebody's pissed off.
Yeah. You hear that?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's throwing the gauntlet down right there. Alright, so, damn it, I lost my thought. I keep spacing out here, like I come up with something to ask you, and then like I start thinking of other things. So is there any part of that you want to share that leads to you being a little grungier these days, like a little darker, little heartbreak? Is there anything you can share? Like what influenced that? Like what has changed that kind of brought you to that? Like what are you experiencing?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Where's my notebook? Just kidding.
Oh yeah. Break out your journal, quote unquote.
Yeah. Well, I mean, long story short, it was probably due to, you know, this whole COVID thing and everything, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of pressure and everything.
Yeah.
Put on the relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At the time. And it's just one of those ones that didn't last. You know?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, it was like 8 years, too, so it wasn't just like, you know what I mean?
That's rough.
Yeah, but, you know, hey, you know, get through it, you know.
Yeah.
It happens.
Is there any lyric that you've been writing lately that kind of sticks out to you? Like a line? You got like a one line that you would share? That kind of...
Oh, man.
It's been like a heavy hitter every time you read it. You're like, yeah, that's what I feel.
Somewhat. I mean, there's a few things that I've written, you know. But, like, I haven't perfected it yet, but, like, I can kind of share. Like, it's along the lines of, like, you know, because we went through this phase where, like, you know, we're still trying to figure things out, but then it's not, there's no phone calls, no nothing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No phone calls, no nothing, no sort of communication.
Yeah,
like,
that's tough.
Just felt like the nights were long, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And stuff like that, like just basically that. I just remember writing, damn, these nights are long. Fuck, you know, I mean.
Yeah. Is that the next line? Like, fuck. Damn, these nights are long. Do you sing your lyrics?
Yeah, I try to, but then, you know, I'm still trying to master that skill as well, you know.
I really want to hear you sing that line. Damn, these nights are hard. Like, how would you sing that line?
Okay, because I had this idea of it was like, it was more like, it's been days since I've heard a word from you.
Yeah.
And for some reason I feel like something's wrong. Like, damn, these nights are long.
Yeah.
You know, back.
Nights are long. What's the music gonna sound like?
It's from what I've heard, it's kind of like electronic-y, indie kind of sound, but I haven't finished it yet. So.
Huh. Is there any of your music available on your Instagram?
No, not really.
Like any examples of what, like your past work?
Just on my SoundCloud that I showed last time, but like for the more recent times, I kind of just been sending it through like text messages. Like I remember sent Sky a couple clips, you know?
Yeah. Do you record the vocals or it feels like vocals is a new element? Because I remember we talked about that before, where you play with the instruments, but vocals is a different thing. So, like, are you recording vocals, like, a lot, or?
Yeah. It's just mainly trying to find, like, that sound, what would go good with the music, like, because, like, I know I can sing, you know what I mean? Like, I can sing pretty well.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to figure out, like, how would that fit into all together, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Is your lyric? Oh, go ahead.
No, I mean, it would be cool to maybe jam someday, just...
Yeah, I'd be down with that, too. Just throwing my hat in that ring.
Write the chords and... like, put some more instruments behind these jams.
Yeah.
But, I guess has that been a challenge where, I guess it's always been a challenge, but like, I guess finding other individuals that want to make music too, or where they're down with what you're doing and they want to help, or like, would you say that's a challenge, or you're just on a solo, just kind of doing your own thing?
Yeah, I mean, the idea of collaboration is always, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Because, like, you got your things and what you're trying to do, and then you hear somebody else and, hear their style and stuff, and just wonder, like, what would it sound like if they collided, you know what I mean?
Mashing together.
Yeah. And, like, I have some friends out there, and I see them, like, musical friends.
Yeah.
I plan to try and do something with them. I know I tried it once, but it never went anywhere. But, like, we only met once, too, so. I mean, it sounded nice, like, what we got going, but then, life happened and got too busy, but I'm always, like, looking forward to, like, if somebody here's what I got, or whatever, or I'm always open to the idea of collaboration, but.
It's so strange, though, like, musicians and cooperation. It's like a foreign thing. I don't know what it is. It's like most talented musician, but they can't organize with other musicians to jam and make music. So it's
creative differences.
I don't even know if it's creative differences, but maybe that's what it is. Or maybe assuming there's gonna be creative differences and then just saying but maybe not. But I remember this one time where this guy was looking for a guitar player, and I answered the ad. All right, so we jammed one day, and he was teaching me the parts to the song, and I was playing along, and there'd be parts where I would add in my palm mutes, or throw in a little something else, and he'll be like, "Hey, don't do that.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, in my head, I'm like, I like this one better, and we only jammed that one time, but kind of similar to what you're saying. But yeah, we jammed that one time, but it was always just sort of like, this wouldn't work out, I guess. I'm already messing up your song.
Yeah.
Oh man, but
Trying to put that stank on it.
Yeah. He was doing like that swag, so just like, alright, well, I'm out.
No.
But no, I mean,
I'm going solo.
I guess, yeah. I guess we gotta create differences. Yeah, for real, huh? Yeah, I think I'm just Jack Black in that film.
Damn.
Spider.
Missed
Oh,
that one.
damn, how old were you when that movie came out? Just to show your age.
Yeah, I think I was about the same age as those kids.
For damn.
Yeah.
They're all grown now, too.
Yeah.
I think it was like a 20th or... It was a long anniversary year that film was put out, but...
Which film? I'm trying to... I'm at a loss here.
School of Rock.
Spider? Where's that coming from?
It's when he gets replaced by the guitar. With his old band.
Fuckers. Yeah, that was shitty.
Yeah.
This is read between the lines.
Did you hear me? You're out. This Spider. He's replacing me.
I was like, what up, dog? Man.
Kicked out of your own band, man. Alright, I'm kind of curious. I just recently was watching something about the Voyager, you know, the spacecraft. There was 2 of them, and they sent them out, and they had like a golden disc on them. They had songs recorded on it. And I'm just curious if, Waylon, if you had a song, one song, if somebody said, hey, pick a song and throw it on there, what would it be? If you were trying to represent yourself and people of Earth, and you were going to put a song on the golden record that was sent out with the Voyagers, what would you have added?
Could it be like any song?
Absolutely.
Alright. I'll choose the Banana Split theme song.
The banana?
One song that goes like, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Wow.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You gotta see it, bro. You gotta see it.
That's not Bob Marley?
Nah. That's basically what it says. It's like 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4. Yeah. It's like this old school TV show theme songs.
Dear God.
Yes.
And why? Why would you wanna?
I don't know. It just sounds like a cool song. You know, just randomness and chaos.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like it's. Have you seen the movie Kick-Ass? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I might have. Probably not.
Alright, so when that what's her name hit girls, first killing those guys when
yeah.
the drug dealers did or whatever.
It's all violent as fuck, and then they have that.
Yeah, that's more of a heavier version of it.
Okay, I was gonna say. It sounded kind of like they punked it up a little.
Yeah.
I liked that girl. The main character pissed me the fuck off. I was like, ugh. just a whiny girly boy. I don't know. If you're gonna be a superhero, I guess it just takes a type of person. I guess. Okay. What about you, Sky? What would you throw on there?
Probably a Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam.
Daughter. I mean, that's just a cool song.
Seen it. I'm gonna need an example.
Just check it out on YouTube.
Ah! Nice. Oh, Waylon. All right, so I'm kind of curious. Like that song's kind of playful. The one you picked.
Yeah.
It's kind of bouncy, kind of old school. Like is random. I thought it was really random. I didn't know what I expected you to bring up, but it was a little random. It kind of gave me a better glimpse. Like that's what you would put on, and like I kind of get that same kind of happy, bouncy feeling from your Instagram. So it's cool that you got like that. I don't know, like happy to be like a little ridiculous, you know, like be a little ridiculous, like almost like the world's a little too serious, and you like to add a little spunk in there, a little something.
Yeah.
That's cool. So I've been. I'm just wondering, because I bet you'd be into this. I'm not sure, like just based on what I've seen. Like, would you? If I think me and Sky might have talked about it before, but like I've been kind of wanting to do like a parody kind of comedy skit show kind of thing on here. Not on Natives of America podcast, but on Reservation Radio Network, like the actual home base of the YouTube channel. Yeah, and I was thinking of doing. I think we would try. I would try and get Ronnie to film it. Maybe even get Ronnie in it because he's kind of hilarious. And I was just wondering, would you jump in on that?
Yeah, man, I'd be down.
Like I'm talking like wigs, you know, maybe a couple prosthetics, like freaking crazy outfits and ridiculous scenes, like just really diving in and like acting it out like Saturday Night Live style. Like, would you be into something like that?
Yeah, man, sounds good. I mean, it would be my first time with wigs and all that, you know?
Yes. Yeah, I was trying to think. Like, I'm pretty sure I saw a couple of your posts like that, where you were rocking out a scene, and I was like, man, like, I've been thinking about it lately, and I really think it'd be fun to just kind of cut loose and be a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's to come, people. That's a future endeavor of the Reservation Radio Network. We'll see if we can do that. Have you ever done that sort of thing with like a group, like just straight outright comedy, something done out in the Ville?
Kind of, yeah. Okay, so all right, so me and my bros. I have an older brother, younger brother.
Yeah.
We get bored and we would like, you know, go make some homemade movies, like filming, being stupid.
Yeah.
So I remember this one that we made. It was funny. There's like this abandoned trailer next to our house, so we kind of went and we were playing, like, you know, me and my little brother were playing illegals, border crossers. Yeah. So we had backpacks, we had like, you know, like camouflage on and everything.
Yeah.
And so then, like, I mean, that abandoned trailer was like, you know, it was burnt up, so it kind of had this like eerie feeling to it and everything. So we were playing like, you know, these characters that were gonna crash there for the night. And then my older brother, he was wearing this fucking leather face mask. He had a chainsaw, and like out of nowhere, like in the background, we could see him pop out, and he's chasing us and everything. You know, and then just little stuff like that. Then I remember, like, cause like they were just throwing a little bit of stupid stuff in there, like throwing TP Rose at Leatherface, and you know, it was funny because like that we were supposed to be playing illegals and running up to. And then my brother again played another character, like a border patrol agent, and he had this BB gun. He was telling me to get back and everything like that. And it was funny because, like, you know, he was supposed to pretend to hit me in the face with the gun, but he wasn't pretending. Yeah. So then I got hit in the face pretty good and started laughing. Like, it was funny because, like, I guess the characters we played, the illegals or whatever, they didn't say anything. Like, they were just quiet. Yeah. But then when I got hit in the face, I was like, oh, damn! Kind of like broke character. Oh, damn. It was pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
if you had to like pick maybe a genre or like a certain kind of scene, I'm thinking Cops. I always think Cops are freaking hilarious. Like, is there something you would be willing to jump off into right now? Like, do you have any ideas if we were to try to kick something off?
Yeah.
Like we wouldn't be redoing that, would we? The Illegals.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying about Cops. Maybe like that, like security guards as well. You know,
yeah.
Maybe securing an event or something. Kind of just yelling off camera, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it'd be hilarious for like a smaller security guard that like no one takes serious. They're only just kind of punks and
a doofy.
Yeah, kinda, maybe. Yeah, maybe not so. I don't know what the word is, but yeah.
All right.
I think that's funny.
I pose this to you: if we kick this shit off, which one of you would wear a dress?
I would.
Would you, Sky? Would you rock a dress? A little flower dress with nice hairdo?
Yeah.
Right, I like that you jump right on that, Waylon.
Hell yeah! It wouldn't be the first time I wore a dress, so, you know?
There you go. I myself have personally worn nipple tassels, so there you go.
All right.
So I would definitely rock a dress and a wig, and try and rock just for the laugh, you know. I'd go all in.
Yeah.
And I think that's big if you're gonna do something like that. I've been watching some classic Saturday Night Live episodes, and Kristen Wiig's freaking hilarious. Like, one of the best people is Bill Hader. That guy's like, they had a puppet episode where they were doing like a puppet class, and that shit messed me up. But yeah, the whole idea is like, man, I just want some straight ridiculousness out there, like just fucking shenanigans.
Yeah.
And I think we can get like, just go for the laugh, like give it all in. Anyway, so I just thought I'd bring that up because like you seem like a funny guy. Like the stuff I've seen. Like if anybody's listening, go check him out. What's your Instagram again?
It's just my name, Waylon Throssell.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, go check him out, guys. I got a pretty good laugh at him, and I think that we could really pull some shit off. Like I might even, it'll probably take a small amount of money. Maybe we'll clear out like the last day of like a Halloween. Those Halloween stores that pop up.
Oh yeah.
And like I think like the day after Halloween, everything must go. Like they just start fucking slating shit at half price. And I think we could get away with some outfits and some wigs. Last thing to sell. Anyway,
you're making a horror film.
Yeah. Make it some. Hey, I would like horror too. Like, I don't know exactly what you could pull off. Like, I think we would need a sound guy to do like scary sounds like the dun 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was gonna do the high pitched ones. I didn't have one. What the?
Yeah.
All right. So we covered comedy there. I think by the time this episode comes out, it'll be the first week of October. So Halloween's coming. You got any plans coming up for that, Waylon?
I don't know. I mean, for the past years, I think it's been like 2 years interest. I kind of feel like I want this year.
Hold up, brother. I don't know if it's your phone. The last time we recorded, I heard the sound. It's like cutting out. You want to say that again? Maybe speak up and it'll clear up.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
No. Are you hearing it, Sky?
Yeah, I'm hearing it.
Okay.
How about now?
There you go. All right.
Okay.
So what was your answer? You got any plans for Halloween? You said something about past couple years.
So, past couple of years haven't really dressed up, but this year I'm kind of feeling it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like, thinking maybe do some, but I'm not sure exactly what. Still up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it's kind of maybe just see where it goes.
Yeah. Do you have any Halloween traditions as a kid? Like something you would do every Halloween?
Not so much as a kid, but like in the more recent years.
Yeah.
They used to have this Halloween carnival down here in San Miguel.
Oh.
And each year they would have like a pie eating contest.
Uh-huh.
And I'd always fucking win that, Enter for like 3 years straight.
Damn. So like I said, returning champion.
Yeah.
What kind of pie was it?
Pumpkin pie. Best kind of pie.
Favorite pie, Sky. What is
remember
it?
we learned the fact about the pie industry.
Oh shit!
About the pumpkin pie.
Oh my god!
Shit,
what is it? Don't ruin it for us. What is it? What is it?
The majority of the pumpkin pies that they sell are majority made from squash, which is squash is like is in the same family as pumpkin.
Really?
So it's like, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Squash skin pie?
Yeah.
Squash pie. I thought for sure a pumpkin was a squash.
Yeah. 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 But, I mean, there's a difference, though.
Mm-hmm. So you're not a fan of squash? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying, you say pumpkin, but it might have been squash.
Damn.
And then when you said the pie eating contest, first movie I thought of was
Stand By Me.
Stand By Me.
Yeah. It was a complete and utter barfarama.
Was there a lot of people in the pie contest?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Nah, it was like maybe like 3 or 4 people, maybe.
That's decent. I thought you were like winning by default, just showing up. Only guy that showed up.
you got the most done.
Yeah, just take one lick and it's done.
Damn. Well, is that what it was? Like a finish a pie, crust and all?
Yeah, it's like a time limit to whoever finished the most,
Wow. Did you finish your pie?
I finished most of it, but like got to the bottom, it's kind of really hard to like get the crust.
Damn.
Ooh.
Oh, what? Were your hands behind your back?
Yeah.
Damn.
Are you into that? Like,
bondage? Are you into bondage?
No, you're into like food eating contests, like that. One of your things, or just this one?
Is it just pie? Or have you been in other eating contests?
So far it's just been pie, but like I kind of not as much now, but I used to always overindulge. See if I could do it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like if you order something from a restaurant, you're like, oh, I can't do it. I'm like, fuck it, yeah, you can't.
Are you saying you train for these contests?
Yeah, in a sense,
Wow.
But,
now, are you saying pumpkin's your favorite?
Yeah, I mean that's the only one I've entered. I haven't really had the opportunity to go up and enter something else.
Would you enter a hot dog eating contest?
Dude, Kobayashi.
I know, that's all I think of. I don't think I could handle that. The little ass guy, and he's just tearing them up.
Yeah. Dipping it in water, not even tasting it, just coffee. But that's pretty, I think that's pretty cool skill. But,
I'm going to eat my way out of here.
But you know what's the funniest shit to watch? The funniest food eating contest is a watermelon eating contest.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you ever seen one of those, but it's just like getting really up in that, and it's a contest, so like, I don't know, it's just funny, man. It's just the times that I've seen a watermelon eating contest, it's been the funniest shit ever.
Wow.
But yeah, so I would say that should be your next, or maybe we should set up a watermelon eating contest.
Oh yeah, Reservation Radio.
Mm-hmm. Oh damn!
That'd be cool. You
dude,
got it.
I haven't even considered doing stuff like that. Oh shit! What the hell? All right, everybody, just a heads up. I think Sky just hung up on us. I'm gonna bring him back. Sky's new phone.
Bob.
Killing me, Smalls.
What happened?
I'm guessing you hung up on us. I don't know.
So we weren't recording?
What do you mean?
Waylon, you there?
No, dude. I just had to call you back. The phone call ended.
Did it?
Yeah.
No, me and Waylon were still talking.
Really?
But then you started calling me.
So you hung up on me?
No, I didn't.
All right, we'll bring him back on. My phone was ended.
Hey, Waylon, are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Whoa, what the hell was that?
Remember, this is a new phone, so I don't know, it might be looking out the kink. I don't know, man, but...
I don't know, that's never happened. I swear, this has never happened to me before. Alright, so I had never considered setting some kind of event up. I'm not even sure we're there, but that would be pretty cool to, like, get our name further out there. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like a plan. Like, Waylon, I don't know if you listened to our episode with Shay.
Shay, which one was that one?
Shay Martinez. I think it was the last episode we released last week. And he basically came on to refute some of our facts about the concerts. We did the concerts and COVID episode, and then he had all this shit to say, so he came on to refute us.
Alright.
Well, anyway, he brought up this old school performance that Sky set up, and it was going to be called... What was it going to be called, Sky, that you wanted to call it?
A Winter's Tale.
A Winter's
Hey, Waylon,
Tale.
you were there, though. Remember when we jammed and...
Was that like a Skyfest?
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's what they were calling it.
Yeah.
Oh, Sky.
The original title was Winter's Tale.
Winter's
Tale. But Skyfest was more popular.
There it is.
Skyfest. Yeah, I remember that. We go behind your place and jam out.
Well, there you go. So you were there. Skyfest. What year was it?
02, 03.
Damn.
No?
I just remember it was dark and it was raining too.
Okay, I think I remember that. Yeah, didn't we put up tarps and shit?
Yeah.
Or tried to? All right. So anyway, the reason I brought it up was you're talking about doing an event, and Sky had Skyfest or A Winter's Tale, and everybody else had Skyfest, and then we were talking, and we were talking about reviving that and bringing back Skyfest.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't realize you were there, so jump on the bandwagon here, man. I think I'm gonna leave it to Sky to set up. I'll join in. Maybe I'll MC or something. But what do you think about that? Would you come back? Would you return for Skyfest 2021 or 2022?
Oh, reunion tour? Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, if I'm honest, some of the best times I had out here was at those local shows, you know?
Hell yeah. Do you remember any specific ones?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, because it was like you kind of had you were like part of the, when we were there, but then you kind of had your time when you were going through it, you know?
Yeah.
Any wild or memories that stick out of jamming or
damn.
going to shows?
Yeah, but it was cool. Like, you know, I mean, Skyfest, of course, you know. And there's those other shows that were around, like, you know, remember that guy Kevin who played that show behind his house. Yeah. So we're over there, you know, just us having fun over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
feeling the music, feeling the vibe and all. And then just hanging out with friends and all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cool. And it was funny, like, I don't know, I remember this one time, Fracture was on stage, they're like, who wants a Fracture shirt? And we're like, yeah, I do, yeah. And they're like, alright, let's do something crazy, somebody do something crazy for a Fracture shirt. So, I remember Andrew?
yeah.
And Andrew went, watch this, and he slammed his face onto the stage, you know?
Yeah.
So they gave him a shirt. Yeah, I was feeling pretty good that night, you know. I was like, you know, yeah. So feeling the night. And then there's another guy. He was all like, "I'll kiss this dude for a fractured shirt." He was pointing at me. And so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm down on the shirt." So then, fucking that guy, fucking, you know, I don't know, you know, fucking we didn't make out. We fucking kissed.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Fracture was all like, yeah, man, give up on the shirt.
Yes. Did it, were you changed from that day forward?
Yeah.
Every day forward? The unrepentant kiss that you always go back to, like, the life that never was.
Yeah. The thing that sucked about it, though, was that, so I used to have, like, a bunch of this memorabilia from the local bands and everything. Like I had, like, a bunch of demos from, like, Stuglocks, Fractured, The Bleeding Dawn, you know? And then I had that shirt from from Fractured as well, you know?
Yeah.
I had that all in this kind of, like, this suitcase kind of deal. And then, but, like, for whatever reason, my pops thought it was, like, trash, or he thought it didn't belong to anybody, so he just tossed it.
Damn.
I was like, man, that's like countless memories, you know, priceless memories.
Dang.
Fucking tossed away, but I was like, it's alright though. The memories live on within me.
Yeah. You gotta go on and tell your story.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Typical dad shit right there. Like, nobody owns this, throw it out. I can't wait to do that to my own kids. Throw out their fractured shirts. It's gonna be great.
Hell yeah.
I hope that wasn't your first kiss.
Was it? I thought you were gonna say the shitty thing about it was that he was a bad kisser. I was waiting for it. I was like, oh my God, say it.
Nah, what's that worse?
I remember for a while, or I don't know how many shows you played, but didn't you do a couple shows with Bleeding Dawn with the keyboard?
Yeah, I did.
I mean, with me and my bro, it was always weird playing, because he played and I played, and it was just sibling rivalry, but
yeah,
you got to play with your bro, but like, was that just like hey, bro, come play with us, or are you asking them, like, how did that all go about? Because when I heard it, I was like, oh, that's awesome, but, like, I never got to see you play. So,
yeah.
You want to share something about that, or?
Yeah, I mean, okay, so, like, the way that happened was that, like, yeah, because my bro was the guitar player for Bleeding Dawn, and so, out of nowhere, he just asked, saying, hey, he asked if I wanted to play keyboards for them,
Uh-huh.
And so I was like, sure. I mean, like, I knew how to play. It was just kind of like stupid songs and stuff, but I still know how to make noise. So it was interesting because I practiced with them a couple of times, and I was kind of trying to, like, fit in where I get in.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty interesting, like, cause like around that time I was kind of like, man, I wish I could, do a lot more, bring a lot more to, I guess, this experience. But I don't know. I mean, I think I did a pretty decent job. It was pretty cool. It was fun, It was different from being on the ground floor, seeing them playing on stage, and then finally playing on stage, and doing something. It's a lot different.
That's cool.
Had fun though. It was nice.
How many times did you play with them?
It was like twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, it's seeing live music and then, like, what you're saying, playing it is, you're the one playing it, is like, it's a different responsibility. Yeah. It's just cool how, you could jump in and, add what was needed, but, still not be like, where else can I play, or, give me more parts, you're just sort of trying to, I guess, not step on anyone's toes, but that's cool. I always remember that. I always remember that because it was like, you guys were younger than me, but, like, you were even younger, so to learn that you were trying to, just make music too was cool. So, yeah. I wish I got to see some of the shows. I wish we had smartphones back then so we could be recording more of these things that we went to.
Shit.
For real, man.
But, I don't know, leading into that, but, like, you ever seen those old videos, like, or not old videos, but, like old pictures, but on the photo, there'll be, like, somebody with, like, an iPhone, or, like, somebody with a weird device that couldn't have been around because it was, like, oh, yeah, they weren't making those models then,
like the time travelers, kind of?
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, you believe in that kind of stuff, or?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was real. Like, it'd be pretty interesting. Like, if you had the ability to do so, where would you go? You know what I mean? Like, freaking, like how you talk about those pictures. Like, freaking, I remember I seen one where they're saying, like, somebody was seen holding a smartphone at the Mike Tyson fight.
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen that one too.
Yeah, so it's kind of thinking, like, well, where would I go if I had a smartphone that took me back in time? Where would I go?
Yeah.
Where would you go?
Yeah.
Can you answer that now?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Or, well, I would go to, like a WrestleMania, and watch it live. But it kind of seems like if you're doing that, like if you're going into the past or you're going into the, like, olden times, you kind of gotta be, like, laying low. You can't really be like you always hear people saying, like, oh, I want to go back in time and kill Hitler.
What?
Like, it's like they want to go back to alter the past, but it's almost like we're talking about going back into the past and kind of just enjoying what's happening and not really like making a big impact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would probably want to go watch like some old Mankind or
Damn,
I don't know, just some old cage matches. Like see it live or something. Hell in a Cell.
Mick Foley.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Goldberg or some like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the fucking day, some like original rock back in the day, the most electrifying entertainer.
Oh, was it that $1 Million Smash? Hulk Hogan and what's his name?
Macho Man.
Macho Man?
I imagine he'd be fighting the Macho Man.
The Giant. What's his
Andre?
name? Yeah.
Damn.
What does he do that? They listen on the shoulder and throws him over.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Damn, I guess I only know certain wrestlers. Yeah.
Trying to think.
Well, where would you go? Where would you go? Visit?
I'd probably go check out Harambe and take the bullet for him or so.
Who?
Harambe, the gorilla. The one that got killed. Like the kid filmed the...
Oh, yeah.
Like, that would do it, man.
So you would go back and take a bullet? Is this
a bullet?
It'll be a fatal shot, right? Like,
yeah.
Damn.
Do it, man.
You do it for Harambe, huh?
Yeah.
Is there a backstory behind that?
Just he didn't deserve it, bruh.
Yeah. Didn't he? Wasn't he like real gentle with the baby? Didn't he like grab him and like go and cradle him?
Yeah.
And he was like protecting the baby from the people that were yelling and screaming and losing their shit.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, that is a fucked up kill. It's always fucked up when some animal gets killed for being an animal. Like that's, they're doing their exact instinct and they're getting killed for it. That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Harambe, huh? You take a bullet for Harambe.
Yeah.
That's pretty heroic, man. You're making me feel bad because I just want to go watch wrestling. You're like, yeah, I'll go take a bullet. Not right what that gorilla went through.
Yeah.
I'm hearing what you're saying. So we got on one hand we got the wrestling match, and the other we're taking a bullet for Harambe. And I'm sitting here going, where the hell would I go?
How would I top that?
I'm trying to think of something hilarious, but I can't even think right now. Like, I was thinking something related to science. Maybe, I don't know if you guys ever seen the movie Midnight in Paris?
Nah.
You talked about it before, but no.
Well, the whole premise is this guy, he's really into the past. He's like into like old kitschy stuff. Like nobody understands it but him. He's like, man, he's into the past, and he's in Paris. He's a writer. And he's in Paris, and like out of the blue at like midnight, the world changed and it kind of went back. Like he was time traveling unknowingly, and then he wound up like at these parties with like all these famous artists, writers, songwriters, artists, that just really famous people at a certain time in Paris. And I think I'd like something like that, like something enlightening, something to learn, something, just there's like a public image that is created of people, like, oh, this is who this person was, and it's like, you don't really know. So I think it would be cool to like just see some sort of famous person and see who they really are, see how it really goes, like what really went down. I think that'd be kind of something I'd lean towards, is something that would enrich me. I definitely wouldn't want to die on this time traveling trip here.
Yeah. I remember there was this episode, Doctor Who, with Van Gogh, and it was like they got the time travel back from Van Gogh's time and sort of see what he was going through. But then I know they made some movies of him too, and like there was 2 different movies and they all had different endings. So like his death is not really. There's like a lot of different versions of what might have happened. It's like there's really no confirmed. Like this is what happened. There's like almost like different truths. So that was pretty cool. Like maybe just to go back and see what really went down that day. Or yeah, I don't know. Damn, that's kind of sick. Like just going to watch the movie die, but like I mean, for just knowing the art. I don't know, man.
Damn.
Is that wicked or
should be there when the ear comes off?
Is that what you're talking about, Van Gogh?
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like I said, I've seen the movies and I've seen sort of the stuff written on what happened, but like
that'd be funny, like how you're talking about, like going back to go see someone famous and everything. You see all that, you hear all this about them, and fucking it ain't even all like that. You're like that shit didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking, he got both his ears. What the hell is that?
Yeah, you know,
no.
it's always the conquerors or like that write the history books. You know, it's always the winners of the outcome that get to say what happened.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, don't put me in that position.
Oh hell.
Well, there's two sides to the story, and then there's the truth.
Yeah, then there's the truth.
Damn, well, what about any, like, I think we're getting too diplomatic, you know, but, like, what about concerts or, like, maybe bands that, you know, weren't in your time, like Rolling Stones, like, who would you want to go back in time and see, like, in their prime? Or is there nobody?
It's a good question.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind saying like, I mean, I think like Jimi Hendrix or something.
I mean, it probably kind of sounds cliche, but I would probably say some Nirvana. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I think a lot of people would say, oh yeah, Nirvana. Like, no, I'm being for real. You know what I mean? Some Kurt.
Yeah, no, I was watching this the other day where, like, you know, like some of the earlier songs that he was just writing that they would play, and they would sound like they were alright, but then after, like, over some time and he, like, really perfected the song, it just got better and better, and just...
Damn.
It just kind of seems like they just kept improving and improving, you know, in a short time that they were together, so you might have saw them, like, at a different time when they were in that progression, so...
That'd be funny to sing along to a song, but like, this next one, the new one's called Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Yeah,
Everybody singing the whole song, word for word.
I know, right? What's crazy about that song too is that Kurt like didn't like to play that song, and like he would have to like teach himself how to play the solo, like before they were actually going to be playing the song, because he didn't care to like memorize it.
Interesting.
So they might not even have played that song, you know, and I just played the songs they like playing. Ain't it weird how bands like the songs you like from a band, they might not like that song, or they might not think no one likes that song, but, you know, I don't know, it's just, I just threw that out there.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like, no, man, I can, from a musical standpoint, like, I can kind of see, like, if you just play the same song over and over and over, it kind of get too repetitive, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Grow to resent the song. It's like, damn it, but everybody likes it.
I'm trying to think of an artist, and the first one that came to mind was Janis Joplin, like the whiskey voice.
Yeah.
Come on, take another little piece of my heart now, baby.
Yeah.
So like, I would like that, but like the scene included, like, you know, the free love, the rock and roll, the drugs. Like, I think I would want to be in that.
The full experience.
Yeah, do the full experience. Or maybe, I was thinking Alice in Chains before he overdosed. I always say his name wrong, but I'm going to say it. Wayne Staley?
Lane.
Alright, so I fucking fucked it up again. I always fuck it up. And so there's that. And then I was thinking Bradley Noel, the Sublime. Like maybe back in the day when he was first still like doing like bars all by himself. You know, just small time, but like completely talented. I think I'd like to see something like that. I love chilling at a bar or like a restaurant and there's like a really good band playing. There's nothing like it. And I think it would be cool to see like someone big, like maybe struggling before they even got famous, and they're probably thinking to themselves like, man, this may not ever pan out. And just knowing in the background is, man, this is where they started. This is a humbling experience to see where they were, and then like to just know in the back of my mind like they're going to become huge. And maybe say, hey, take it a little easy on that needle, bro. You know, something like, just take it a little easy, bro. Just ease up a tiny bit.
Yeah. You know, but it's crazy because I seen Ozzy, but like I want to say that there was an Ozzy where he was running around. I mean, he's still running around as an older Ozzy, but like I'm thinking like Randy Rhoads Ozzy, where you know he just seems like a young dude, just you know, just all hyped. I don't know. I don't know if that sounds weird, but it just seems like we got Ozzy as he was getting older. I mean, he was still kicking ass. I mean, I think like even now, like he's still producing content and making music, but like it just seemed like there was this Ozzy that was just lit all the time, and maybe to see that Ozzy would be
that's how you get toasty like that, man. It's those drugs.
Well, just maybe when it was just in the beginning of it. No one's gonna say the Beatles, or is that's so cliche to say the Beatles?
I thought of it. It came up in my mind. I've seen cover bands, you know, and I've jammed their music so much. It's like a part of me. And I was like, man, like pre Lennon's death, like when they were just, you know, really rocking it. They're already famous and they're just making like great music. Like it's like the basis of almost all rock. Like they were kicking off the simplicity of rock and like simple chords and merry melodies. It's a good band. But I didn't say it. I think Janis Joplin came up first.
Have you guys seen that movie Yesterday?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet, but
incredible.
What is your analysis?
Basically, it's like in this world where nobody knows the Beatles except for this one guy. Yeah.
No, you recommend? I mean,
dude, it's worth watching.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I was hoping. What did you learn from the film? That was my main question. Because I think we talked about it too before on this podcast about the movie.
Yeah.
But like, did it give you a profound love for the Beatles, or was it just an angle they needed to make a movie?
Like that's my favorite part was like, I don't know, you know Ed Sheeran, you know? Yeah, when he's in the part where he's in there, like they're kind of having this songwriting contest or write off or whatever. And whoever has the best song and everything wins. And then like when that dude plays that song, and Ed Sheeran just like, he knows it was good, he ain't gonna fight it. It's just like, man, that was like, don't fight the good music, you know, just let it in. It was pretty good though. Like I like it.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna watch it now.
Dude, you got it. I would put it up there with Once for sure. It was up there. Like maybe as my own connection with Beatles. Like my parents are a little older and they're so I always jammed that type of music, like that kind of genre, that era. And damn, watching that movie, like whenever I hear good songs sang by people who are passionate about music, like it really comes through. And I think I was shedding tears like left and right. Like it was a tearjerker for me. The whole movie. And it was like I kept thinking, I kept saying that the same thing you're saying. I just kept going, damn. Like damn, how influential their music was, and to not have it. Like what kind of world will we be in? And you know, you don't often think about, oh, how much did this band influence the world and music in general? You know what I'm saying, G Money? Am I just talking out into the into the vacuum here?
I guess I'm just stuck on the premise of a guy just waking up and he's the only guy that knows the Beatles. Like,
shit.
What happened? Was it like an alternate universe? Just
watch the movie. Go and watch it. I'm not saying another word. Go watch it.
Alright, man.
Everybody who's listening, go watch it if you haven't seen it yet.
Yesterday.
Right?
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All my troubles seem so far away.
Putting it on my to-do list.
You got a big to-do list. Sure.
Yep. Putting it on there. You know, I was laughing because we say that a lot. Like, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to check this out. But sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But
I suspect you don't actually have a list, and if you did, it would.
It's on his list to make a list.
That's at the top of the list. You got to make a list. Yeah, exactly.
It's an abstract list.
Jeez.
Symbolic.
It's all in the gesture, I guess, is what you're saying here. It's the thought that counts. That he wants to watch yesterday.
Like, I was gonna say, do you use the phrase "play it by ear"?
I do.
Yeah. This list is sort of like a play by ear type of list, you know.
That sounds like a big fat no. That's all I hear. Like, this guy's not watching this thing.
No, I'm really gonna watch it.
Well, up until a couple months ago, I've never seen John Wick, and I never watched any of the new ones because I haven't seen the first one, so I didn't watch any of the following ones. And so far, I've only seen the first one now. So there you go. I like to give you shit all the time, but yeah, I'm up there too.
Ooh.
2.
I've never seen any of the John Wick, so.
Yeah, me either.
Wow. Okay, well, there you go. It's not as famous as everybody's like hyping it up to be. Like I hear a lot of hype about it, and that's why I was like, ooh, I haven't even seen John Wick.
or we're just late to the party.
Couple of late bloomers, man.
Dude, like seriously? Okay, so like, you know how people get crazy, like, you ever seen that movie or anything like that, you know? Yeah. One of those movies for me, like when people start tripping out when they see, like, I haven't seen it, is Dazed and Confused.
Yeah.
And with that movie, I refuse to watch it. Until I'm on my deathbed.
Jesus.
Oh, damn.
Or if I know, like, the world's going to end the next day, my last day on Earth, I'm going to spend it watching Dazed and Confused. Finally get the references and the jokes and everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
I see.
Is it just provide a little bit more backstory? Is it just because it's...
Okay, so it's, you know how, like, a lot of people have seen it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And so every time I mention that I haven't seen the movie, and they're like, what? Let's do it right now. And I'm like, no, I have plans to watch it, just not now. You know? It's just kind of asking, like, if I asked you, how do you plan to spend, if you knew that you had one day left on Earth, how would you spend it, you know? And my answer would be, like, watching Dazed and Confused.
That's a lot.
Is there anything else?
A lot on that movie.
Is there anything else on that list that you would do that day?
Well, no, pretty much. Probably just watch the world end, you know?
Now, just for clarity, Sky, have you seen Dazed and Confused?
Yeah, I have, but
okay.
I mean,
okay.
I think I can understand your. There was a while where there was a point where I didn't watch it, and I think I made a point to watch it just so that I didn't have to go through that. Oh my God, you haven't seen it yet? You know, yeah. That whole I get that. So I think I might have watched it just so that. And then even the Family Guy, you know, like Family Guy references that movie, and
yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe the references, do they hurt the film? You know, like Family Guy references everything. Yeah, I guess it's like when the buzz becomes bigger than the actual film, and you're talking about Matthew McConaughey versus, you know, just. I mean, now I'm thinking about it. What was it? I don't even remember what it was really about.
Okay, I'm that guy.
I'm
that guy. I'm sitting here going, God damn it.
So yeah, I'm kind of like, I don't know, Waylon might want to throw in another movie to serve that purpose. But I guess maybe the next question is, why is that movie so?
I think it's a timepiece, man. Like what is it, like the 70s, the 60s?
Yeah.
It's a hardcore timepiece. I mean, they're all rocking the clothes, they all got the cars, the haircuts, the music, the scene, man, and a lot of it's wrapped around high school, and it's like, I mean, high school movies are always big, and then freaking that time, the flower power, flower child era, it's huge.
I guess when we talk about like high school films or movies that are like talk about that, like there's so many better ones.
Damn. Just hate over here. Just hatred, just pouring it out. All right, I got one. What about Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas?
Ooh.
Have you seen it? Both of you. I'm curious now.
No.
You haven't seen it?
I've seen it, but like I think you're the one I borrowed the movie from. Yeah, I mean you gotta like set some time where you're not gonna get interrupted for that movie. Like, you gotta be alone.
I watched it with my sister when I was really young. Like, she's always been 3 years older than me, and when I was, I want to say middle school, maybe a little before that, I saw it. And from start to finish, I just kept going like, "What the fuck? Like, what is this? Like, just the first opening scene. Like, we can't stop here. This is backcountry. Like, it's like, man, that if you all right, Waylon, you gotta go see it. That's just one of the things. It's one of those movies where when you're done watching it, you feel a little dirty. You know, you want to go take a shower. So if that explains anything, maybe put some time aside for that, you know?
Alright, I'll put that on my to-do list.
There you go. There you go. Alright, I'm trying to think of another movie that, I think to grow up on the reservation, movies kind of become, I think we've said this before, movies become a big part of your life. Like, we're all spread out and there's not much to do out here. And so you spend a lot of time watching movies, and kind of shapes our language and our vocabulary and our everyday phrasing. So I'm trying to think of something else that would be influential in that. You guys got something? You got anything in mind?
I was thinking of La Bamba.
La Bamba. Have you seen it, Waylon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking like Desperado.
Oh yeah, Desperado too.
Yeah, I just watched that yesterday. Good one.
Yeah.
Good one.
Just, like, of course, like Blood In, Blood Out, or
all right.
American.
Yeah, I got Friday.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Friday. I don't know. It's like some movies, like I'm gonna put this out there. Don't kill me, but like I'm not a big fan of Urban Cowboy, but everybody loves Urban Cowboy with John Travolta.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Keep it that way. Just kidding. I don't know. Maybe because it's like Western country vibes. It's not. Doesn't do it. But watching it so many times, or just it being on where I go, there are some good parts in the movie, but like, it's like not a movie I want to watch, but yet it's still a part of it.
Alright, so I'm thinking black and white movies now. Every single Christmas, It's a Wonderful Life plays. Have you both seen It's a Wonderful Life?
Yeah.
With George Bailey.
I know what you're talking about, but I just never watched it.
Wow. Okay, that one I'm a little like, wow, guys, wow. I'm thinking holiday movies now. What about the original Halloween? You know, before there was really a mask. Michael Myers. No?
I don't think I've seen that one, though. Not the original one.
I don't know.
Wow.
They all blur, man. They all blur.
I think I'm about to just shut this episode down, guys. This is me in the basement. We're watching all these movies. Like, damn. What do you guys got? Anything else?
Like holiday movies?
Anything. A movie that you're pretty sure is iconic. And
oh yeah, I got one.
All right, go ahead.
Home Alone.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Okay.
I had barely just seen the Christmas Story. Like maybe in the past year or so, I've finally saw it. I own it now, but it's like, fuck, like I heard about it, you know. It always came on the TV, and I'd never seen it until maybe like a year ago, 2 years ago, something like that. So wow.
What took you so long?
Just hate, bro. Just hate. Just pure hatred on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, man. I grew up on the Christmas story. I remember watching that. You know what I remember watching during Christmas time is Rudolph.
Yeah. All those movies. Yeah, like the whole collection.
Frosty the Snowman.
Mm-hmm. The Santa Claus.
The good one.
Thinking the Victoria's Secret. That's true.
Oh, that's right.
The what?
They always used to come on right after Rudolph.
Oh, jeez. So you just stay tuned every Christmas?
I pretended like I couldn't find the remote. So.
Oh, yeah. All right. How about Dracula? Bram Stoker's Dracula.
I don't know, man.
I don't think I have either, no.
No? All right, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Robert De Niro's in that as Frankenstein.
Nope.
All right, here's one. I don't think I've ever seen any of the Godfathers all the way through. I think when it actually came to my house, I just went out and played. That's a huge one. I haven't seen any of them all the way through. Like I've seen quite a few of the famous scenes. You know, how could you not? But this one I haven't seen. 3 that I haven't seen.
I never.
No? Waylon?
No,
damn, fellas.
I've never watched the whole Lord of the Rings.
Really?
Yeah.
Waylon?
No, I think I'd stop at the 2 Towers.
Wow. There's this line from Predator that I want to scream out. It was Jesse. I want to say Jesse. No, not Jesse Jackson. Jesus Christ. The wrestler, the badass guy that always has chew in his mouth in the Predator. You guys have seen the Predator, right?
That's a long time ago.
Waylon?
Who's the wrestler in there?
Waylon, hold on. Waylon, have you seen the Predator?
Yeah, some of them, yeah.
Okay, alright. It's Jesse Ventura.
Oh, the Bobby Ventura? Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to yell the line out, though. It's one of my favorite lines. I just want to yell it out at you guys right now. Like, he's in the helicopter. He's trying to hand out some chew to everybody. He's like, hey, you want some chew? They're like, nah. He's like, you want some chew? Like, nah. And then he just looks at them. He's just like, bunch of slack-jaw faggots around here. You know, this stuff will make you a sexual tyrannosaur. And I just want to yell that line out because it's like you guys haven't seen these movies. I'm just like, damn it, like wow. I'm not gonna jump all over you, but some of these movies is like wow, guys, like wow. Waylon.
Yeah.
So in my mind, you were living out on the like west edge, the west side of the res, the thought out the res, but it's sounding like you're out here. And I think that's something that didn't click. You said something about San Miguel and South Comlick and Tapao when you were talking about the donkey. Are you out here?
Yeah, I live out in San Miguel.
Dude, then we should have movie nights, drinking nights, camping by the fire nights. We need to get in on this stuff because I don't know too many people out here, and I'm always trying to kick it like. You know, get out of the house, get some wind in your face, and maybe a little smoke on your clothes. We need to start kicking it, and I think the next time we come on, we're gonna be nailing it even more. Like I think there's potential here, and the fact that you live that close, I think we could actually pull off this parody show. So I just want you to keep that in mind and keep Skyfest 2021, 2022, whatever it falls on, keep that open. All right, keep it in mind because I think we should actually do something. I'm serious. Parody Show and Skyfest. Or, sorry, the Winter's Tale. I love Sky's reaction every time he hears that. Like, oh, yeah, Skyfest. I remember that. And Sky's like, it's not Skyfest. It's the Winter's Tale. That's what they called it. All right. So, Waylon, you got anything to throw out there in closing? Something people should take home about you or what you're doing, what you're looking forward to?
Just at this moment, just, looking forward to, like, these upcoming projects we're talking about,
Yeah.
At this moment, just thank you all for tuning in.
Yeah.
Hope you had some laughs, got a little serious, shed some tears, maybe.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything, Hope you enjoyed the ride.
Nice. Well, you're welcome back, man. Like, I like that we have repeat business here. I like it a lot. And what do you got to say, Sky?
Thank you to Waylon for answering the call. Me and Bob talk a lot, so when we throw someone in the mix, always have a fun time. So you're always welcome to pick our brains, or you got other stuff you want to discuss. I think we didn't talk about Bigfoot, but I remember.
Oh yeah,
crap! is that? Yeah, I forgot about that. The whole time I was thinking, what do we promise to talk about next? Bigfoot. All right.
Bigfoot, yeah.
So your third visit. There you go.
Yeah, we'll do some Bigfoot discussion.
And we're just gonna get right into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just be safe down, man. Tongue twisted, tongue tied. Be safe out in those streets.
Oh yeah.
More to come. But these other endeavors that we're planning to start, because it's all possible, and we got the talent. We just got to do some organizing and watch those films. And I'm talking to myself too.
Or at least start your list.
We should do a list, a film list.
What was that? What is it? Mystery Theater, whatever. It's Mystery Theater 3000 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
It's that one where those people are those puppets are basically commentating through the whole movie or something.
Let's
do that. Watch the movie since commentary through it.
Yeah. Well, I always thought of that. But that's what we did in the beginning, like, Beavis and Butthead when they would watch music videos.
Yeah.
That's what I always thought, like, when we first started. Like, we kind of sound like Beavis and Butthead, just talking about videos and stuff. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good one, too. A film list.
Well, here's looking forward to it. Sorry, go ahead.
No, like films you never watched, or films you'll never watch, or I don't know, best film to watch on a rainy day. I don't know. We can modify the list, but I think we all have our different movie choices. Because I don't know, like Bob gets freaked out and I don't see all his movies, but
yeah,
he might not have seen all my movies, so
it's true.
So whose fault is that?
I'm gonna just go ahead and say Sky. I'm blaming it on Sky.
See you next episode. Comments or reach out to us if you know us or got any ideas. I heard a little bit of feedback earlier.
I always like hearing back about it. I especially like when I meet people for the first time and they've already heard about the podcast. That's pretty inspiring there to just keep going. I think we're reaching farther than how many followers and subscribers we have. I think we're getting out there, and I just want to spread the word out there, and I want to do giveaways with shirts and merchandise, stickers, whatever, and just blow this thing up. Get more guests, people that we're all gonna know and share. So anyway, thanks for coming on, Waylon, and everybody that's listening out there. Thanks for listening. And, every week, tune in every week, subscribe, follow, whatever you got to do. And thanks for joining us. All right, I'm hitting that button, guys. You got any last words?
Nailed it.
Typical. All right, later, guys. I'm hitting the red button. Peace.
All right.